Are you perchance gay?
I feel like that was so abrupt. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. It is Saturday night. You don't usually see me on a Saturday. Hello. I had Taco Bell, and I still have one taco left because I wasn't sure how much I wanted, but turns out I ordered one too many tacos. After getting the taco, or like before getting the Taco Bell, I was actually like, oh wait, I wanted Chinese food last week, but they were closed by the time that I wanted it. Maybe I'll get that. I called them 4 times and no one picked up any of the times. So, no Chinese food for me. And instead I just went and got Taco Bell. Ooh, that sounds so good. The universe said Taco Bell, yeah. They were like, you better get a Baja Girl or speaking of which, I think my name on the outside of this bag. So we're gonna... I ordered on the app today, so I'm just gonna shove that in there. When I inevitably am like, look at my Taco Bell. Yeah, it's fine. So, how are we doing today? Let's see who all is here and got early owls and teas first. Liz got first. Liz got first. And then we had Yowie, Panty Goblin, Gala, Ray, and Bobcat. Such a fun crew tonight. How was my day? I laid in bed so late. I laid in bed like most of the day. I'm not gonna lie. And then when I got up, I laid in this bed. And then I talked to some people, and then now I'm here. Well, I got to talk about now I'm here. That was basically it. I got up early, so now it's low-key nap time. Oh my god, you should nap! I was gonna nap yesterday, and then my nap got interrupted, and then I never took the nap. But I set up Bernard to be hanging out and watching us today. So we've got Bernard with us. We're gonna be playing some Minecraft. I might honestly just kind of jump in. Um, True. To be fair, before you leave, I want to show chat something. And then you're free to go. But my friend, who I was their maid of honor, mailed me this thing. And it was so fun. And I was like, oh my god, I should show my stream this thing. Let me turn my brightness down on my computer, because then you might be able to see it a little bit better without the reflection. Oh, you can kind of see like the other side of my room. But it's like a little like terrarium, but of like a pumpkin festival vibes. And they mailed it to me. And then, if you know, I was their maid of honor, like I just said, and part of our like party outfit was a circlet, and so I put this on top, which I thought was so cute because it's like two of the things that I have from my friend that get to be together. Also, it kind of proves that this ball is like as big as my head. But I think it looks cute together. But I wanted to show you like regular first before I showed you with this thing on. But I think it looks nice. And I put it up here next to Drizzle. I had to move a couple of things around, but it's mostly the same up there. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, basically the other day they texted me, they were like, I have an idea for a craft for you and I need to do it right now. And they went to the store and they were like live texting me their craft store experience. And I actually think maybe they sent me a voice memo. And then they made it and then they mailed it to me. But then what had happened is that it arrived yesterday and I get a call from my post office guy, who we love. He's great. He's like the best post office worker who's ever worked at a post office ever in the history of time. And we love him. And I feel like I can tell you his name because it's like kind of like a nickname. I don't think that it's his actual name. Yeah, his name is, well, like, he goes by Chip. Like chip, like eating a potato chip. And we love him. So he's great. And he exudes those vibes, right? So we love him. And I think he has an eidetic memory. Like, I think he literally has, like, what people would consider a photographic memory. He knows every single person that has a box there, and even people that don't. Like, before I got a box there, he, like, knew me, but not in a creepy way. In, like, a I'm your postman way. And, hello, welcome in. And so I was like, so he calls me, and normally he only calls me if I've let a package sit there for 2 weeks or if it's perishable. So then I text my friend, I'm like, is the package perishable? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, normally he only texts me if it's perishable. So then basically, but I'm like 2 hours away from my post office because I'm at my doctor's appointment. So I'm driving to, and I'm not even at my doctor's appointment yet. I'm like almost there. And I'm like, okay, but like I was gonna go to the mall afterwards, but now I don't know if I can because I need to rush home to go to the post office to get this package that is like, my friend's like, you have to get it. I'm like, okay. So really, they're just an impatient person, which is so fine. Um, but yeah, so I go to my appointment, get out of my appointment. Why did he call you then? I don't know. Maybe he just had a feeling that I was not going to make it on time. I'm thinking he just like is magic. I feel like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I didn't ask. So um basically I go to my appointment. I get out of my yeah, the magic mailman. Yes. He knew the importance of the package. It's called shiny teeth senses. It's actually really funny that you're talking about that right now. What made you think of, oh, just Chip Skylark? Is that what made you think of that? Because I had another friend reference My Shiny Teeth and Me recently. So funny. So then, it is iconic, but it's just weird that it happened twice in 24 hours. Um, so I so I went to my appointment. I got out of my appointment. I was like, I gotta be like crap, but I need to go to the mall. So I go to the mall. I get body glitter, but they don't have my freckle pen. So I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, I might be able to make it to the post office in time, but I'm like cutting it so close. Like my GPS says 3 minutes late as I'm leaving the town that I had my doctor's appointment in, which is like 2 hours from my house. So I'm like, I might be able to shave that time off while driving, but like obviously I'm a safe driver, so like I might not be able to. So I'm driving, and then it gets to the point where it goes down. It gets to like the exact time when the post office closes, and I'm like, I might. Yeah. Exactly, exactly. um so it was like you could just like so I was like I might be able to make it, but I don't know cuz like I'll be able to make it into the building, but they might not give me my package, which would have meant that I would have had to wake up this morning at like 8 to go to the post office to like get my package today instead of because it closed at noon on Saturdays. And by 8, I mean like I would have set my alarm for 8 and then like rolled out of bed at 11 and like run to the post office. So that's more what I mean, but I didn't get really out of bed until like 2 today, so I'm just glad I didn't have to do that. So basically what happened was I get there, I'm running in, and he's like standing at the window, at the little window, not in like the room where like normally you would talk to the people, but there's like a door that opens halfway, like one of those like farmhouse door type things. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would just yeah. No, and I haven't been sleeping, so it would be even crazier. So then I get there and I am able to I'm like, please. And it's like 2 minutes late and he gives me my package and I'm like, thank you. Have a great weekend. He's like, you too. And I leave. And so that's the story of how I got my package on time, even though I was actually 2 minutes late. We stand Chip. Yes. I texted my friend. I'm like, you better thank Chip for this. Okay, that was my story. We're gonna switch to Minecraft. Okay. Everybody having a nice day? I am having a nice day. We got the Baja. We got the Baja. And we're gonna be terraforming a lot today. I also forgot I owned this shirt. Sweetie! Femborn, you are a sweetie. I think that's a great one for you. Okay. I think what we should do is chop down some of these trees, if I'm gonna be so for real. Enjoy your shower. No, someone inside me. How's everybody's week been? I know I've seen you every day, and I'm gonna keep seeing you every day, but how has your week been? Kendra's talking to Timothy Timepiece. Everybody, wait, do I have a Kendra? Everybody go follow Kendra and also go watch her talk to Timothy Timepiece, who is also very similar to my ex-boyfriend. Oh, hey, it's my ex-boyfriend. LMAO. Unfortunate. Kendra just said, your ex-boyfriend was a little cat boy? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Don't ask me about it. But if have Baja true, good day equals true. Else good day equals false. That's so cute. Can I steal that and make it a command? Okay, we're making it a command. Okay, it's exclamation point Baja. Ooh, I just almost closed out a firepot. Oh, okay, Liz is taking care of it. Okay, thank you, Liz. Okay, I'm gonna mute Kendra again. But everybody, I hope you're following Kendra or else. Everybody's been judging my Baja intake, by the way, except for you, Penny Goblin. I don't think you're judging me. But other people who shall not be named are all like, oh, how's your heart now that you're drinking so many Bajas every day? You know, if soda was bad for you, it would be illegal. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know that soda's bad for you. I do know that. The heart is happy. Exactly. Thank you, Liz. I know, but people use that excuse all the time. They're like, if it was so bad, it would be illegal. Because we all think that all of the laws make so much sense. Like that one where you can't have an alligator in your pocket on a Sunday. That's a real law somewhere. I wish I was kidding. Thank you. I appreciate you. Enjoy your shower. Damn it, it was Alligator Pocket Appreciation Day tomorrow. Yeah. Go home without you. Go home without you. I think it's only in Florida, so you might be in the clear. You might be able to have your alligator pocket day. Yeah, yeah, I know. Close call. There are so many trees. I want you speaking in tongues. They say. Ooh, what's in here? Is it just like a little... What is in here, actually, now that I... Ooh, it's like an entrance to a cave? Interesting. Illegal to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket in Alabama? I think on Sundays as well. They really don't like back pockets. Are back pockets the devil? Does anybody have any expertise in this area? This is fun. I love when there's a cave like right under your house. It makes it so much easier to go get stuff when you have easy access. Feels right. I want you speaking in tongues. Nope, it's all the time. Got it. Oh, I'm out of stuff. Ooh. This one's like open to the sky. Oh, I need to tell my Arizona peeps to redo their hydration redeem. It's illegal. In Arizona, it's illegal to refuse a glass of water? Interesting. Huh. No, I need to leave anyway. I'm not prepared for this. Did I come? Okay, yeah. Do I know anybody that streams from Arizona? You don't have to tell me because I don't want to dox anybody, but I don't know if I do. No, Colorado. I know California. I know. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like my neighbor keeps knocking something over or something because I at first thought that it was fireworks happening near me, and then I left my house and went about my day. No fireworks happening. Also, it's daytime and it's raining, so that would make no sense. But then I was like, huh, whatever, no big deal. But I got back home and I hear the sound again. And I'm like, okay, so maybe it's not fireworks and maybe it is in fact my neighbor knocking something over repeatedly. She does have like, how old is her child? Probably like 8 or 9. So it's probably him, but still. Oh no, keep your mind set. My darling. There's so many trees. I've already cut down like so many and there's still so many more. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? Have you had a good week so far? I want to figure out how. I know there's an option in Firebot to show like a preview. But I can't find it anymore. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long. Are you still streaming, Gracious Salami? I remember when I first started streaming last summer, our lovely friend Concerning Goose recommended Gracious Salami to us. So I think that if you would like, you can go drop Gracious Salami a follow. I think that would be cool, actually. Where'd that go? Listen. I said, where did that go? It disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay, great. It disappeared again. Hello, Marley. I'm trying to figure out how I can have my stream preview be like over on the screen all properly like. And I can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna pretend like it's not a problem. It's alright. So afraid. Okay, we want some more tools. Marley, how have you been this week? What have you been up to? Oh, when do you leave on your trip? I've been doing good. I have a Baja Blast tonight. Just got home from work. Slay. You leave Thursday. Okay, so um we're not streaming this week or the week after? Is it 2 weeks? I mean, that's fine. I'm excited that you get to spend time with your family. I think that's actually really cool. No, just the one. Okay. I'm just happy you get to spend time with your fam. I'm hitting shift and it's not working. Why is that? Oh, because I wanted to right click. Never mind. That's on me. What did I cook up? All right. You can drive all night. Okay. We need at least, we'll actually make 2 of these so that I have a backup. And then we'll make 1 of these. And then we need some torches, but I put away my coal already. Oh my gosh! Rio! Welcome in! You were playing Palia? Didn't they just come out with an update? How was it? Did you get anything cool? My name is Bryn. I am a graphic designer from New England. I'm, playing Minecraft tonight. I'm also doing a countdown. So I am streaming for 30 consecutive days. We're on day 7. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. We are hanging out. We're gonna do a lot of terraforming. I got a lot of copper, which I think will be cool as well. Because I think what I want to do is get copper. I want to wax the copper, and then I want to make like a terrarium style atrium area thing on the 2nd floor of my house. So I basically need to take out like a big chunk of this mountain. It was fun. It was my first time playing the game in a super long time, and I'm not caught up to the new stuff. I tried to play like in the fall, and it was a little overwhelming, but so fun. My biggest problem is that I have a Mac, so I could really only... Sorry, I have the hiccups. I have a Baja Blast with me. I could really only play on my Switch, which is a little hard for me with like controlling the camera and walking at the same time. I'm not very coordinated. But welcome in, everybody. I can play my raid video. That could be fun. Thank you so much for the raid. If anybody needs to raid and run, whether that be the streamer or the viewers that came in with that raid, feel free. We're a pretty low stakes community here, so if you want to lurk, if you want to hang out, whatever is up to you. Also, we have anonymous follows, so if you want to follow but you don't want to be called out of your lurk, that's also an idea. Stakes. So fair. Yeah, so the reason that we're doing 30 consecutive days for the countdown is that I turned 30 on August 5th. So I decided that I would stream every day leading up to my birthday. So we're gonna do that. And we're on day 7 of the countdown, and my stream anniversary, my 1 year of streaming, is actually on Monday. So I have to figure out if we're gonna do anything fun for Monday, but yes. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna play my raid video. I hope that you guys are doing so well. My name is Bryn. I'm 29. I'm a lesbian, graphic designer, New England, 5'5", brown eyes. Do I look like I just rolled up to a circus? Liz, you just clip me saying all kinds of random stuff. I'm just yapping and then I get clipped. You don't pick this dragon and then try and tell me he's not sexy. I died. Oh no, I'm dead. I forgot to act surprised. I love your ass, Marley. I'm sorry, I have to say. I am just a conduit for this chair. Does the thought of being a lesbian excite you? Because in which case, that could be something interesting you might want to explore later. You can probably look at me and be like, yeah, that girl loves a sticker. I've got the face for it, you know? Before. Do you see the family resemblance? Other people can say funny things too. Like, it doesn't just have to be me. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Alright, back to Minecraft. Which, I was probably gonna put the copper away for now. we do want lots of torches. Also, the playlist is probably going to be like a little bit chaotic. But that's because oh, and also thank you for the happy early birthday. I appreciate you. Um but yeah, the playlist is a little chaotic. Um it's like a Frankenstein of like 10 different playlists. I just like didn't want to put on just my angsty teen playlist, so I was like, okay, let's take that one and combine it with like all of my other playlists. And then we will be able to have some more variety in the music and a longer
Are
playlist.
you
So,
perchance gay?
yes. I'm here and I'm queer. So, okay, let me actually go up here and show you guys what is like sort of the plan. So this part here,
You see that depression? You can't buy
can't buy
that.
that.
You gotta
You
earn
gotta
it.
earn it. I love that one. So this part right here, I want to sort of take down and at least at this end build like sort of a like observation tower green space area. I think that would be really cool. Um had to stick around a bit for Kendra's reaction to the toilet and the and duck. That's so fair. I actually am very I'm very supportive of my community supporting my friends, and Kendra is one of my very, very good friends. I mean, I'm actually supportive of my community, supporting everybody that is like a good person, but specifically also my friends. And Kendra is a great person. Also, Rio, who just rated us. If you're not already following, DPrince216, that is Rio, our very good friend. And anybody who was hanging out here should go follow him. I don't know if I'll be able to do a big shout out again, but I could probably do a little one for anybody that missed the big one. Hello, welcome in. Oh my god, that emote. Wait, let me just do this really quick and then I want to see what that emote's like. Oh, it's like a dancing one. That's so fun. They have so many cute emotes, that person. It's a twerk. I know, I love it. So fun. Wait, why did I just climb this mountain? I actually don't know. I also want to like encapsulate this so that it's more of like a pond instead of just like um a random shape of water. It's so yellow. Another entrance into a cave? There's so many. Right under my house. Hello. Couldn't swallow. Heart of Goblin Core. I know, right? I think it'll be great. I think this will be a really fun world to be in. Ooh, that's cool. Let's dig down a little bit. Number one rule of Minecraft, don't dig straight down. Wait. Is this our moment? I was wondering if we could see that heart-shaped thing I made that one time. It's got to be somewhere, but not anywhere we can see from here. It is kind of funny for my house to be on top of this, and it's sort of just like unsupported openness. Which I know in Minecraft doesn't matter, but like in the idea of reality. Okay. Let's collect some resources. Have you guys been watching anything fun lately? Like, could be a show, could be a movie. Could be honestly anything. I would love to hear about it. I have been, what have I been doing? Not really watching any TV, unfortunately, but I'm always on the prowl for some new fun things to watch. And I've been thinking about possibly. Oh, is Frozen 2 her favorite? Mulan is her favorite? That's such a fun one. Great music, too. Bruh? What? On Steam. You should be able to use it. No. You should be able to use it actually, though. There's this. Let me see. Um, there. I asked ChatGPT. Well, at least you used to be able to. Maybe you can't now. She said no. So it's basically like you used to be able to. Also, hello, phrase. You used to be able to transfer your Steam games to another, like you couldn't, specifically with Sims, you were able to like copy like game key or connect your Steam and your EA account and be able to like have that function. Because I remember I used to buy Sims games on summer sales a lot. My Steam and EA sync my packs. Even I can't even accept. Download the base game. It's free. I'll try later. Okay. Yeah, the base game is free now, so that should resolve the accepting the gift problem. But if you connect your EA account with your Steam account, it should sync, like Liz was saying. Yeah, but because it's free, Marley could just like download it or like accept it, yeah. So don't panic. I feel like you panicked really fast, and ChatGPT is not always right. Yeah, you don't need to install both copies. Yeah, you just need to accept that it's a part of your library. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Who gifted it to you? Bob? You panicked so fast. I'm just a girl, okay? I know. It's okay. I think he's probably fine with it too. But like it's just funny. Um because I can like hear you saying all of these things. I was talking to a friend the other day about Twitch and like people that like you meet through like fresh raids, like especially when you raid the person and like if you become a part of their community or they become a part of your community, like it's more and more rare as you get further into streaming that you will like raid random people and then like also then like become their friend because like you like get as you gain friends your capacity to gain new friends is smaller. That's just a natural thing. Not like offensive to anybody, but basically we were talking about this and they were like, I don't even know if I like remember anybody that's like still a part of my community or like that I'm still a part of that I just met from a random like raid interaction. And I was like, yeah, you know, I don't know if I can think of any either. And then I was like, wait a second. It's Marley. Marley's like my best friend. And yeah, I have too many friends, so this isn't working out. No, Frey's come back. No, like it's more just like you get spread too thin and then you don't have meaningful interactions with any of them because you can't interact with every single person that you like meet forever. It's not sustainable. I totally get it though. Yeah. So it's like it's tough to have the capacity to give that many. Yeah. And like I want to just always be making new friends and like making these connections with people, but I also want the people that I'm already friends with to be able to have access to my attention and like to nourish those relationships. And some will just naturally like fade or like to no one's fault or no one's a bad person. It's just like maybe you're not as close with that person. No big deal. And then maybe 6 months go by and somebody else gets busy and then you have time to like reconnect and that's great and that's amazing. But I'm her fave, y'all. But like I was like, no wait, I rated Marley and she's like my absolute best friend. She's like my sister at this point. I feel like I love her so much. And I just met her from a random, like I've just randomly rated her one time because she was also playing Stardew. And like that's just one of those cool things about Twitch. This is why Rum doesn't. No, I don't think that that's true. I don't think that that's true. Also, don't you have a picture of the two of you? An illustration, I should clarify. An illustration of the two of you making out on your stream, like at all times? No. I love horror. Yeah, see? There it is. I absolutely love your shy emote, by the way, Bryce. It's so cute. Okay, how do I leave? How do I leave? How do I leave? Is it up here? Just a lot to give me. Thank you for gigantifying that emo. It's amazing. I totally don't have him on my stream 24/7. I mean, you know what? I support you. I support you too and your love. I think that's great for you guys. When's the wedding? Yes, we love. Oh wait, horror did the shy one too? I love it. It's so pretty. We both go on Tuesday. You can like get more inside, I feel like. Just like there you go. Which one is the shy one? It's like a moth almost. Oh, the uwu. Sorry, yeah. That one. It's the one where it's like you're losing it lately. Parents and girls who are 18. When you have a meltdown in the front of your house, it's hard. Oh god. This one's from a random Etsy. But I'm starting to commission artist friends for future emotes. Yeah, a lot of mine are well, like I think all of mine are from different Etsy shops or like they're just my face that I edited myself. Um but what I technically the gay clown, I am now friends with that person. I wasn't friends with them when I bought it, but that one is made by Is Pixie, and I am friends with them now. Or I consider them my friend. I don't know if they consider me their friend, but yeah, so basically I am friends with them now, but in the future, seeing different communities overlap and seeing people's friends streams, I know. I was talking to Rum, I'm like, our communities are like a circle at this point. Like, ours is not even a Venn diagram. Like, our communities are a circle. I think it's just that him and I are pretty similar. But yeah, well, I've talked to Ashley about emotes, but she's like so busy, and like summer's also so busy for her because like she also has a birthday in the summertime, and there's already tons of people on her list. So it's not that I don't want to commission Ash, but like I just feel like it's fine if I wait. I don't think she will be offended. Yeah, Ash does amazing work. And she doesn't do public commissions. She only does them for like specific, like if she's like, oh, reach out to me, like that. It's invite only. And she did mention that she would help me with emotes if I was interested. But I also have Loaf's commission sheet. And I should probably reach out to Horror as well. Because I feel like there are certain ones that like I like the style of like the way that Loaf does like Rum Aw. I'm like, or like May Happy, like the like wiggly bouncingness of them I really love. But then like Horror does these like really like intricate, really like funny like scenes, and I love that too. So it's just like everybody does so many like fun different stuff, and I think it would be cool to support a variety of friends. And that's something that I'm really actually super happy and proud of, is that my community is a very like creative one. That's something that I am really, really happy about. So I would love to also like have the opportunity to feature their work on my channel. Before, yeah. Yeah, because I met Rum through Tunga. Tunga Bunga with 2 A's. Let me do it. Let me do what? Oh, I think having multiple artists work is awesome. I just don't like the artist badges are so low. I agree. But I think that because I think there's only like 7 of them. So I'm saving them for people who have actually like contributed to my channel in an artistic way, for now. And I just have like a bunch of my friends as VIPs and stuff. But what I don't think that the emote attribution is limited. So if somebody were to click the emote, no matter where it is on Twitch, they would still be able to see who drew it, which I do like. I love the Make you emotes? You want to make me emotes? I mean, you can if you want. What would you make me? What's your inspiration? Yeah. Body here is just as insane. I'll make you some owl ones. Okay. I would love to see them. I love this song. Quite alright. But I hope I don't blink. Okay. We've cut down so many trees. Drop back underneath. At the balancing chatting with gameplay. Yeah, I am not super good at doing that, actually. I'm not incredibly good at that. I actually am really, really bad at it. It's really hard for me to stream and talk. I can't find iron to save my life in my world right now. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Masculine tears. It's kind of funny. It's like the thought is there and there's a buffer. Yeah. Oh, people do not come to my chat for the gameplay, I can tell you that much. That's why I made my cam bigger, because I'm like, y'all are here to chat. The game is just there for shits and gigs. It's just giving me something to do. It's basically just me fidgeting at that point. I'm throwing my Steve. Oh. Oh. I see what you're saying. I didn't realize you were playing Minecraft at the same time as me. I was very confused. I thought you meant like iron well, at first I thought you meant like a curling iron or like a clothing iron. And then I thought you meant iron supplements, like you went to the store and they were all out. And I was like, what's going on with iron? And then now I realize you're also playing Minecraft. To be fair, mine were kind of outlandish options. I feel like I should have immediately jumped to the Minecraft thing. Also, I think that me not sleeping has not been helping with the, like, keeping my train of thought on any kind of track. So I'm gonna try and go to bed early tonight. Pray for me. Here's fake happy too. Oh, when that song came out, had a death grip on me. Also, one of the girls that lives above me. Oh, thank you for that follow. Was wearing a Trump Daddy's Home shirt today. That's honestly, that's just wild in general. That's just like, are we sure she wasn't wearing it as a joke? I still wouldn't, but I feel like no one in their right, like even no one in their right mind would actually wear that seriously, right? Like she doesn't seem like the type that's silly like that. Times. That's wild behavior. I'm so sorry. to be fair, he can't read. Can he? Do you wanna fight? Even try. Still don't know how I even survive. Times. This whole album is so funny. No, I just wanted to publicly shame her. Okay. Oh, yeah. I love Paramore. Okay. How's the frog breeding going? They're still babies in the chest. I have not actually let them out because I'm not prepared for them yet. It's like I've frozen my eggs sort of vibes. If you get what I mean, Peach. Also, hello, Peach. I hope you're doing well. Still don't know how I can survive. Ooh, pretty. Okay, we have a lot to do, but I feel a little bit better now that we've cleared out some of these trees. You're so sweet. Peach, can I ask you a personal question? You're totally allowed to say no. Well, I was gonna ask because yes, I'm gay. Okay, yeah, it's actually to do with that. Thank you for that hydrate. Well, what I was gonna say is that obviously it's like a funny thing between you and I that like I didn't know you were gay at first, but you are. And then I was like, and you're very like you're pretty flamboyantly gay. Like you're pretty like you can kind of be like, yeah, he's gay. Like you just sometimes you just know, right? But what I'm trying to get at yeah. What I'm trying to get at is was there ever a time where you were in the closet or that you like dated women? Was there ever a time of that or have you always been out? Because I know some little gay children have always been out and they've always been themselves and then some of them were like not out and then they came out and I'm just wondering because I don't think we've ever talked about it. Oh my god, Bobcat, that was crazy. You were in the closet. Thank you for that. Adri! Welcome in! Thank you so much for that raid! How are you doing? I feel like I feel like our schedules like never match up, so I can't catch your streams, but how are you doing? I don't usually stream on Saturdays, so it's so nice to see you. For everybody coming in with the raid, my name is Bryn. I am streaming, I don't want to interrupt the raid vibes. Okay, great. I'm doing well. We have a Baja from Taco Bell, so I'm very excited, and we're playing some Minecraft. And the reason I'm streaming on a Saturday is because I'm doing a 30 days until Bryn is 30, I don't want to say challenge, but like attempt. So I'm trying to stream 30 consecutive days. in a row. And so I started like about a week ago, last Sunday. So we're on day 7 now, and we're doing good. We're doing good. So I'm just trying to just chilling and hanging out and having a good time, and I'm really excited. It's a wild idea. Sorry, I thought this was another Paramore song, and I was like, I love Paramore, but isn't this like the 5th song in a row? But it's not, and I was just losing my mind. But yes, so we're playing Minecraft today, and my name is Bryn. I will be 30 on August 5th, so I'm getting very close. Getting very close to my 30th birthday. And my streamiversary, my 1 year of streaming is on Monday, so I'm also excited about that. And we do co-working here, as well as games and crafts. Yes, my 1 year. I started streaming nearly 1 year ago. Thank you so much for those follows. We have anonymous follows, so if you want to follow and lurk, if you're coming in from the raid or if you're just hanging out, feel more than welcome. I won't call you out of your lurk. Feel free also to raid and run. We're very low stakes vibes. My 2 years, August 5th. That's so sweet. Also, slay. You have accomplished so much in such a short amount of time, and I'm so proud of you. I didn't realize that you had only been streaming for 2 years. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. And happy to know you and be your teammate. And also that emote is so cute. Okay. So, what was I also gonna say? I think I saw you were playing Stardew Valley. We also play Stardew Valley here with Marley, who's in the chat. So if you're into Stardew Valley, we play on Thursday mornings, EST at 11 a.m. Fucking love Stardew Valley. Exactly. Yes, that's Marley. And that's a drawing of Marley shaking ass. So I do have a raid video. It's 1 minute long. So I'm going to play that. I'm working on perfection. I was really hoping my first dino egg would hatch, but it's taking forever. It does take forever. It takes forever, but once you get it, it's gonna be like so good, because then you can donate them and sell them and make new dinos and make dino mayonnaise, and so you're gonna have a great time. Okay, I'm gonna show my raid video and I'll be back. My name is Bryn. I'm 29. I'm a lesbian, graphic designer, New England, 5'5", brown eyes. Do I look like I just rolled up to a circus? Liz, you just clip me saying all kinds of random stuff. I'm just yapping and then I get clipped. You don't pick this dragon and then try and tell me he's not sexy. I died. Oh no, I'm dead. I forgot to act surprised. I love your ass, Marley. I'm sorry, I have to say. I am just a conduit for this chair. Does the thought of being a lesbian excite you? Because in which case, that could be something interesting you might want to explore later. You can probably look at me and be like, yeah, that girl loves a sticker. I've got the face for it, you know? Before. Do you see the family resemblance? Other people can say funny things too. Like, it doesn't just have to be me. So that's a little bit about me. Like I said, we do co-working here. We do Stardew Valley. We do Minecraft. We do crafts. Sometimes we just play whatever random game I'm playing at the time. Today we're playing Minecraft. So welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all well. We can get back into it. Peach, you can answer the question now. Right before, so there's this actually, you love my shirt? Thank you. I think I got it at TJ Maxx a while ago, but it's like sort of one of those like weird brands. But I love looking for like kind of funky shirts and stuff. But yes, before you got here, thank you. Oh my gosh, I can show you guys a little bit better in this scene. this is my gallery wall. And I used to have another light on, which shows it a little bit better. But it is all kinds of art and different hanging things and things like that. And so it's very cozy in here. Portland, Oregon. That's Portland, Maine. I'm from New England. So, unfortunately, that's Portland. Maine. Although I am very interested in going to Portland, Oregon. I've never been. I've actually never been to the West Coast. And I am very excited because I will be going to TwitchCon. I want to go so bad. I was talking to my friend the other day about how when I was little, I wanted to move to Seattle. I'm gonna have to go to TwitchCon to meet. Yes, you should go to TwitchCon. At a certain point, the US just ran out of new names and reused the old ones. That point was the second they got there. That's actually really funny. That's a really funny joke. I'm so sorry, Marley. I hope that you have a wonderful day. But yes, so there's this funny thing where Needy Peach and I, ooh, two, interesting. That's so fun. Yeah, I'm in New England, so I'm about an hour away from the ocean. I didn't know you were in Texas. I have many friends in Texas, actually. I'm gonna have to make a trip down there. I have a work friend too that lives down there. And that would be fun. I've also never been to Texas. There's a lot of places I have not been. I think it'd be fun to go to every state. But yes, so Peach, my lovely friend, also a streamer, and anybody who was here, if you're not following Adri Radiance, I don't know how you managed that, but they're part of one of the stream teams that I'm on. Honestly, the one that really, like, is the reason I'm still streaming even now, which is Faye and Fauna, and, I love them. Thank you so much for those shout outs, Liz. And so yeah, so Peach, when I first met him, I met him through the lovely OK Ashley. Oh my gosh, Coma! Welcome in! We're getting so many raids today! I love Ashley. Yes. So we met Needy Peach through Ashley. So if you like Liz, if you like Ashley, you might like Needy Peach. So you should follow him too. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Barin, and I am a variety streamer. I do co-working, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, other things, crafting. And I know Coma through Ramiko, I think. I think we're in a few different communities together, but welcome in, Raiders. If anybody needs to raid and run, please feel free. I can't believe Ash gets credit for Peach. I said Ash and Liz, but I just met him through Ashley first. But yes, he did. I actually don't know how you guys met. I just realized that. I don't know if I know that. Not that you have to tell me, but I just don't think I know that. Gotta go make food. Yes, we're playing Minecraft. And we're gonna keep playing Minecraft till I get sick of it. But we've been playing for about an hour and a half, so it's probably at least another couple of hours. So if you grab some food and then come plop back down, I should still be playing. So if you need to lurk, no big deal. But yeah, so when I met Peach, all he was like a chatter and like Discord community member to me. All I saw was his profile picture. Okay, cool. All he was. Well, to me at the time, now we're friends and I love you. But I also thought you were a straight man, okay? Like, let me live. So basically what had happened is all I did was see his profile picture and I thought that he was just some guy, some straight guy. And I was like, okay, that's fine,
Are
but
you
like
perchance gay?
I was like, that's fine, but I don't need to be best friends with him, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. But he is also a Mac streamer, so he was asking questions about bots you can use while streaming, and I was like, you should use Firebot. I love Firebot. It's the bot that I use, and if you have any questions, let me know. Because even though he's a man, I was like, I'll still be helpful. And then because we started chatting about stream
For
related
legal
stuff,
reasons, that's a joke.
yeah, still a man though. Yeah, that's fine if you're a man, but like you're not. I mean, it's fine if you're straight too. Just so everybody knows, it's also fine if you're straight. But I was just being more cautious. Okay, I was being a little cautious. So then I was like helping him with the bot, and then because obviously we were talking about um stream stuff, I was like, I went and I caught one of his streams. And it was very immediately obvious to me that he was not, in fact, straight. And I mean that in the nicest way. I mean that in the absolutely nicest way. It was in fact not straight. And I was like, uh, oh, okay. And now we're besties. Immediately, I was like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. But what I had asked right before everybody showed up was, Peach, I don't think I've ever asked you, but were you ever in the closet? Because this is like sort of now a running joke. So then Peach went and put gay in his like Twitch bio, and like we'll bring it up where it's like, oh yeah, Bryn thought that he was straight, which is really funny if you go and you like follow him and watch his streams. It's the funny assumption that I made. Peach's Twitch bio was the Wild West, 1000%. You have to go. And an Emmy award, like literally, like that's not even a joke. Peach has literally won an Emmy. So, isn't in my, oh, it's not, oh, that's fine though. You should add it. But yes. So I was like, wait a second. I don't think I've ever asked you this. Am I, like, have you dated, like, a woman before? Like, when, like, were you in the closet? Did you date, like, girls before? Or were you one of those kids that was, like, always just, it was just known that you were gay? And so I asked, and then we got 2 raids. And then we immediately got 2 raids. So that's just me prefacing the answer to this question. I love that it's literally the first thing you forgot. And kept being like, no. Okay, so you were in the closet. People would ask you out, but you just brushed them off. Got it. Okay, okay, okay. So you were, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I don't know. You're cute. I don't know what you've got going on. I mean, I think also, my darling, I think that maybe it was obvious to most other people that you were gay. That could have been it. And everybody started asking you out? Interesting. Yeah. Basically, my whole friend group. Honestly, I think there might be something in the water up here. I know that, like, that's supposed to not be true, but I know, like, a lot of gay people, including myself. Lots and lots of gay people around here. So not sure what that means, but honestly, I feel like being gay was the least of anybody's concerns for bullying. Yeah. Yeah. So, I just wasn't, they didn't, there were plenty of other things I got made fun of for, but not being gay. Or even being suspected to be gay. Hydrate redeem. We do have a hydrate redeem. Everybody hydrate. But yes, welcome in anybody that's new. We're very queer friendly here and very silly, and we love our lurkers, and we have anonymous follows. So if you want to hang out, chat or not chat, come back, leave, stay, whatever you want to do, it's cool with me. Just be nice. That's mostly like the main thing. Be nice. I I don't know. Do you think I give... I thought I'd be home by now. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Welcome in. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about Twitch, maybe? Love. Oh, I don't know if I'm perceived to be tall or short. I don't know if I give off any energy. I think I give off the exact height that I am. Hello. How are you today? You think I'm 5'7"? You give medium tall. Closer to 5'8"? I feel like that's so tall. Thank you. I am 5'5". I am 5'5". Tall to me. Yeah, I mean, I could be tall to some people and probably short to some other people. Or, honestly, put a red wig on me and you'll never be able to tell us apart. We'll be like twins. You're 5'1"? So tiny. Oh my gosh, you should. Yes. The camera adds a few inches of height. I love that idea. You should dress up as me. Ooh, and I can take a picture of my background for you if you want. And that way you can like key yourself into it. I think that would be funny. Okay, let's get this guy into bed. Oh, sorry. Okay. Look at all this debris. If I were to take a bucket of water, would this plop up everything? This was such my jam in high school. Wild, if you ask me. Where is the nearest water? Maybe this way? What was all of your favorite band in high school? Hello, TLB community. Cute. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I guess, like, you could also do top three if you wanted to. I would just love to hear what people were listening to. Because, like, this is a song I listened to a lot in high school. I would say, like, Paramore was probably my favorite band in high school. Like, if I had to pick a favorite. Um, Also 303, probably. Up there. If I had to pick. And I'm thinking of high school burn. Mayday Parade. That would be top three, I think. From high school. I love 303. It's so fun that you went to Warped Tour. I never got to go. And I know that they, like, still do it, but you know what I mean. Like, back when it was, like, a thing. Right? No, like, so true. I agree. I don't think that's rude. A lot of the songs that are going to be playing are, like, older songs. Oh, the Shins, yeah. A lot of emo bands, yeah. I feel like I wasn't really, like, that worried about the band. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Okay. We'll just kind of plop this, like, here. So... What did I need this for? Oh, yeah. Making a mess. My high school era was death metal, deathcore, metalcore. Oh, what, and, how is that different from now? I also feel like, how I found music was different. Like, now I find music on, like, just, like, Spotify or, like, through other people's playlists, like, my friends' playlists and stuff like that. But, like, I used to, find music on Tumblr, or, like, when I was watching, like, a show that had, like, a song in it. That was, like, always something I was like, ooh, what song is this? Like, if I was watching, like, shows on MTV that, like, aren't specifically music related, like, you would watch, like, Teen Mom, and then it would have, like, a bunch of songs in it, and you'd be like, oh, what's that song? And then you'd, like, go find it. That was, like, a wait. I feel like it was just, like, kind of interesting on how to find music before. Hello, welcome in. They would play the song and the song title would be at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, and then you would go and you would download it illegally. Thank you for that follow. We're talking about music that we listened to in high school, or, like, how we would find music from in high school. LimeWire, yeah, exactly. I also, okay, here's a good question. Were you guys the kind of people who would download things and you would just take whatever name the person who uploaded it named it? Or would you rename them so that they showed up in your, like, music player the way that you wanted them to? I was a renamer too! I would even go as far as to go and find the album cover art because I wanted to, like, have Um, I wanted it to look like I bought it. TLB, are we the same person? I really didn't like when the music looked different on the like music player. Which is funny that it's more likely that you blocked it out because it was the biggest giant pain in the ass to do that, especially if you were like, oh, like now time to sit down and download like these 20 songs and then the albums from like these 3 artists, and then you're like, shit, I have to go in and like rename everything and like adjust the metadata basically. And it was so painful. As long as the song name was right and the artist was the same, I left it alone. Yeah. That is also a square. Yes. Oh, a struggle that only... And that's a struggle that people don't really know anymore. Which I think is so interesting. What can I use leaf litter for? I feel like there should be some kind of use for it other than decorative, if there's so much of it. Really? With your ebook library. Oh, interesting. No, that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna quickly do some Googling. Oh, nostalgia. Yeah, that's fair. The only thing that stood out in seeing those wavy colors as music played, that's true. Like moving, um, like synthesizer type thing. Visualizers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just looking to see if there was anything else that I could do with this, which like is fine if I can't, but I just wanted to tell if I should just be like composting it or um is it compostable? Oh, it is. It is. It is. Cool, cool, cool. Hello, Ram. How are you doing tonight? How was your day? How's your week been? We were actually just talking about music, which I feel like is a topic that you like to talk about. Oh, music artists? Like, oh, we were talking about art artists a little bit ago. Frice was here. We were talking about emo artists and stuff. And then we just kind of shifted topics and we were talking about what your favorite bands were in high school. And or how you found music when you were in high school, because like finding music now I feel like is you kind of find things based on what Spotify gives you, but back in high school you might have found it like we were saying, like MTV, you might have found it because they were playing music in a TV show, and or like maybe you found it on Tumblr or something like that. Just got home from hanging out with Wyatt. I'm doing well. How are you all? I used LimeWire. But like that's like how you got a hold of it. But how did you find the songs you wanted to search up on there? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize I missed that chat. Nowadays I have a few options to find a song. Back then you had to hunt for it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're doing good. I've got a Baja. I'm hanging out. We're playing Minecraft. We're chilling. I hope you had a good time with your friend. Okay. We have so much of this leaf litter. I need to build a composter. How do I do that? Wait. Isn't it just like... No? Yeah, leaf litter is new. In like the last like update or two. I'm still learning about it. Oh, it's slabs. It's slabs. It's slabs. Okay. I used to make Kingdom Hearts AMVs. I'm gonna be so for real. And this is one of the songs that I would make Kingdom Hearts AMVs to, which is why I thought of that. So I've heard the song about 8 million times. Can I just like... Ah, yes. Great. Amazing. Perfect. I don't have to stand here and do this. You'll notice that it feels like purple. You didn't like... You know what? That's fair. Where's this? Oh, how do I get this to do that thing? It's like not connecting for some reason. You know what? I probably don't need to worry about it. Not me sitting here adding all your songs to Spotify. Thank you. Be a new one? Of what? What would it be of? I don't have any of my... Well, actually, that might be a lie. I actually might have access to all of my Kingdom Hearts, videos. Actually, it's possible. Let's go into my Finder and see if I have it. Have them. It'd be under backups. I have Windows I have like WMV files of all the cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 1 and all the cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 2. This is a bit of a mood shift, but this slays. A funny video of me set to music? I don't know about that. Did y'all ever listen to the Framing Hanley version of this song? Is that just me? I'm imagining all the ads on beat. I'm gonna have to start on that like a month ago. Yes, my mom liked them. Wait, Framing Hanley? How old are you? Patty, how old are you? Are you my age? Okay, so yes, he is my age. Okay, slay. To be fair, I feel like my mom would also like Framing Hanley, but I kept them to myself. The music video to this... to the Framing Hanley version of Lollipop lived rent-free in my head for a while. And it's the cringiest fucking shit you'll ever see. You have to look it up. If you haven't seen it yet. But as as like a 15-year-old in like what year was that? 2010. Had a death grip on me. I found a metalcore cover of Get Low last year, and it has been an on and off listen, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do like Nickelback, and I don't care who knows it. No way, Penny 29. Loaf, were you like across the house in your headphones? Run back over to say that. I headcanon you 45. People our age can have kids, Loaf. I want to show you. Ah, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah. I feel like the people I know that have kids, like, don't, like, it's just so different. It's like a different phase. I mean, it is, like, it's a different phase of life. You want to know what's funny? If I'm wearing, like, just a t-shirt and leggings and no makeup and I go to the liquor store, I don't get carded. But if I go in makeup and overalls, I do. I do get carded. And I'm like, y'all, that's rude. Just card me or don't. Like, I don't want to play these games, okay? Show you. You want to. I can show you. I hope that you know that you are. Your dreams are made of. Stay. Why do I feel so much caution in the pause about parents? Wait, what did I say? Did I just trail off and stop saying anything? Was I in the middle of a sentence? I don't remember. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm so sorry if I trailed off. That does happen sometimes. I also haven't been getting any sleep. Oh my god, do you guys play Minecraft together? Oh, but you want to. You want to play Minecraft together. You've never played? To be fair, I'm pretty sure, like, you're on a Mac, right? How old is your computer? Because I also have a very old MacBook, and I'm honestly amazed yours is still running if it's similarly aged to mine. Not this one. This one is newer, but my MacBook that I got in college. 2019. Okay, that's not as bad. That's not as bad. It could have been worse. Well, I think it also depends on what it was bought with on it or like in it. Like my computer, I did upgrade some stuff before buying it. The hate I get for gaming on a Mac. No, we're Mac friendly here. I'm on an iMac right now. You can even see it. Wait, do I have anything that's crazy? It says my name on it? No. Um, this is my computer. And I have another monitor. That's you guys over there. In your arms. Okay, I think that's where it normally is. I have tape on either side of where my webcam sits, so when I inevitably pick it up and move it, I can put it back where it goes. I would recommend doing that. Interesting. That's an interesting fun fact, Annie. I didn't know that. And it can't handle games anymore? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Oh, wait. I think I moved my computer. Okay, that's better. Look inside, there you are. For a minute, that's too far. Okay. Okay, what do I want the, like, ceiling height to be? I think I want it taller than this a little bit. Like maybe one more taller. Okay. You've been kicked out? No, that's mean. They don't need to kick you out. That doesn't, it's so freeing. Yeah, no, we don't hate them here. I mean, like, I understand there are limitations in Max. Like, there are definitely things that I can't do because I'm on one, but, like, I feel like it's not that deep. I think anybody that gets that aggressive about it is probably not somewhere you want to be anyway. Wait, I was just sent a TikTok about a farmer's lesbian duck seducing her goose and another pair doing the same thing and called it birdery. Wild. Goose was censored, but seducing. Wild. Seduce a goose. Seduce the goose. Hello, Kendra. Welcome in. How are you doing? Did you end up seeing the picture of my ex in Discord? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, no, they look so much alike. Basically, for those that don't know, if you've played Date Everything, there's this character named Timothy Timepiece, and he is a cat boy cat clock. And he gets mad at you if you don't talk to him at a very specific time. And he is legitimately my ex-boyfriend. They're like identical. And would honestly, this is the verbal tea, Lilith, is that my ex-boyfriend looks just like Timothy Timepiece from Date Everything. Like to the point where it's almost doxing how much they look alike. How's the Minecraft? It's good. You're allowed. I don't know his full story. He might mellow out, but my ex-boyfriend did not. He sucks. But Timothy's probably fine. He's probably fine. Ooh, yeah, that's sweet. Cool, 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 cool. I feel like my ex-boyfriend's personality is more like Shadow Lord after the ceremony. So I'll put it in the geishas. Okay, great, perfect. Okay. Do I need anything? I don't. Oh, I'm probably gonna need more. What are they called? Tools. We were asking also about, well, and I think this will be a hard question for Kendra to answer. But we were talking also about music that people listened to while they were in high school and what that was like. And I know Kendra has a very large and diverse yeah, is a very large and diverse music fan. So like I think that it might be hard for you to answer that. But the follow-up questions were also like how you would find music in high school. Because like now you can find music like pretty easily. Like I know you're into K-pop, so it was like, you know when things are going to be released and like that's cool. But like when we were younger, it was like, did you find music on Tumblr? Did you find it on MTV? Did you find it just like maybe you had like a friend that was really into music and they got you into music, or like if you're feeling like answering questions. But I know you just streamed, so if you want to just chill, that's also fine. I feel like I want that mod where like you can chop down like one block off of a tree and then it chops the whole tree down. That's like an overpowered mod, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Because look at this shit. How am I supposed to find everything? Rude. But yeah, the Shadow Lord guy is very a lot, yeah. When y'all were kids, what color was your bedroom? Mine, I really wanted, for a little bit, my favorite color was not green, but it was purple. And I really wanted my room to be purple, and my brother and sister were gonna have like a sage green room, but I couldn't find a purple that I liked. So I ended up also just having a sage green room. Um And then when we moved into an apartment, my room was just white. There is definitely still a log in here somewhere. My room was a lighter blue. Ooh. Was it that same color from like when you like had a nursery, or was it just like you just liked light blue? Liz, what was your favorite of those colors? Like, was it gray because you didn't want the peach, or because you moved and it had to be gray and you didn't feel like painting it? High school bedroom was purple? What shade of purple? Was it like a dark purple? Like eggplant. See, that's the color I wanted, but my mom was like, are you sure you want like a dark color? Because like my room was very small. Like when I say very small, I mean it was almost literally a closet. But it did have a window. But it was just a closet with a window. So well, what's interesting is like my mom wasn't against the dark color, because when she was a kid, what she wanted was to paint her room black and then get like bright colored paint and splatter paint her room. That's what she wanted to do as a child. But my grandma wouldn't let her. So the dark color wasn't really to be like, no, you can't have a dark color, but it was more like, are you sure, because your room is so small, it's gonna look even smaller if we paint it this dark color. And then I didn't want a light purple, so I just ended up with a light green. I was into purple in high school. Now my colors are like sage green and earthy greens. Yeah. Which is funny because I hated green in the early years. I've always really liked green, but for some reason I got really into purple for a while. But I love like an earthy green shade. Like I'm not as big into like lime or like bright green, but like I love like an olive or like a foresty green. I was a total girl in high school, pink and purple. You couldn't convince me otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might have been part of what was happening, is like I was just around more people maybe that liked like pinks and purples, so it ended up just like looking better in that way. But now I'm a warm neutrals girly with green accent. Nothing, nothing. It's cozy and serene, yeah. Red, black, and purple are my favorite colors when I'm not at work. If at work, it's I have to look this up. Interesting. I'm assuming that that has to do with your work. My bedroom, each wall. Oh my gosh, that's so you, and I love it. Blue, purple, green, bright pink. The curtains for the windows, curtains instead of closet doors. Fabric over my nightstand was all those colors, but opposite the walls. And my this doesn't surprise me at all, and I love it for you. I love it for you. Yes, please do. I would love to see it. I remember I knew this girl who had like a very bright blue room with orange like big polka dot, not little polka dots, but like big circle polka dots. And I was like, that's so cool. That's amazing. She also had a loft bed, which was also cool. She was kind of mean though, but Kendra's not mean. Kendra's really nice and lovely. Is that just like gray? My weaknesses. Oh, no, it's just a very bright orange. Such reminded me the past is real. Damn my heart open, trust to fail. I love learning new things about my friends. It's really fun for me. Just go home. Can't help you fix yourself. Says. This song does slap so hard. But you never realize, drowning in the water. And tonight is our last day. Okay, I'm going to check it out. I'm not gonna lie, if whatever is happening over at my neighbor's is like a new thing that's gonna be happening a lot, I might freak out. Thank you for that follow. 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah. But it sounds like fireworks, but it's not. Ooh. Okay, let's open this up. Oops. Oh my gosh. So this room is like a quintessential, like if you Google 2005 teen room, this is what that looks like. And I'm so jealous. Yeah, it's just like, I'm thinking what's happening. I was living the life, to be honest. Yeah, I bet like also other kids were like, oh my gosh, like your room is so fun. I wish my room was like this. Because that's how I feel. I'm 29 years old. My weaknesses. I made the plan myself. Oh my god. I'm like, there used to be so many like craft books and stuff you could get that would have like here's an idea of how to make this thing, and it would be like the most impractical, ridiculous thing. Like if you're on TikTok and you see those videos of like the ladies that do these insane crafts and it's on like a show, like there were like little activity books you could buy that were basically that same vibe. And it would be like, make this really outrageous thing that isn't really practical. And it's hard to find the supplies. Or like the supplies came in like a little baggie that was like stapled to the back of the book. That was also cool. And then I wouldn't do the craft because I would be worried that I would mess it up or that I would want to make more than one. So I would just sit there and look at the craft and not actually do it. I mean, I totally didn't do that. Never mind. Dilate 2299317. Heaven in your eyes. I was not baptized. Everything's alright. She calls me back. Ooh. Not gonna listen to that now. Dang it. A hydrate. Thank you. It is getting warm in here. So I don't know how much longer I'll last, but regardless, we'll be back tomorrow. I do have the Baja, but I try to hydrate with something that's water. I'm so obsessed with since. Dilate 2299317. I love a number in a song. Ooh. My friend Teely might be streaming soon. I just saw them open OBS. Let's be back for a long time. Two parallel lines. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a staircase up to the second level, and then, well, I'm gonna build it up like a little bit, and then I'm gonna have it split in going one direction and split in going the other direction. That's my idea. But I like it coming up from these stairs, so I can just run up, even if or like branch off and go around to my bedroom, which is gonna be like right here. Afraid of living life in your footsteps. Living life in your footsteps. Living life in your footsteps. One of my biggest recommendations for this game, if you're going to be using stone for any reason ever at all, craft the stone cutter as soon as possible. It'll save you so much like so much material. Now, every time I see iron, I think of Marley being like, I can't find iron anywhere. I'm gonna throw Steve off a cliff. Which was crazy. It was a crazy thing to say, but I support her. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make sure this lines up properly. So happy yard is in the world. And inside is fine. Okay, that should be plenty, I think, to at least help me align this properly. Sleeping bags, nothing, no, nothing's wrong. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Okay, amazing. Absolute slay, right? I was literally one off. Am I a genius? Indy! Everybody, Indy's here. How was your stream last night? How is weekend? It is good. It's hot in here still, but, I mean, are we shocked? So, we're just vibing. Playing some Minecraft. If you guys aren't following Indy yet, go follow Indy. Streamer. Friend. Honorary little sister. Have a good night. I hope you have a great night, Themborn. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, that's why you said oh, because you got slutty. Proud of you. Streamers may be a stretch, but I will accept honorary little sister. Okay. But you didn't raid out last night. I saw that you didn't, because I woke up and I had 2 indie tabs open. Oh, you did? Okay, that's fine. Maybe my computer just didn't catch it. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, mine's not really that great either, if we're gonna be so for real. For you. The unwrite Oops on my own. One, two, three. But it was fun. New laptop handled it well. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm very proud of you. Well, and the fact that you were streaming Palia at the same time as streaming, like, is pretty impressive for a laptop, if you ask me. There's a lot going on in that game, and it's online. So I think that you have a nice streaming future ahead of you. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, whatever works. That's, like, kind of complicated. I think you were doing great. I have a friend that has a cheapo laptop, and I told them that is a decent alternative. Well, is the latency to stream bad, or is it the latency for playing bad? Because, like, I feel like if stream is a little delayed, that's not as big of a deal as if the game is really delayed. Okay. The best. Because, like, if my game is a little delayed, you guys wouldn't even really notice. Unless I was, like, directly making comments about it. And even then, it could just be delayed, you know? Just have a trackpad. That's wild behavior. Max trackpad is goated. You're right. I mean, I did make sure that I got one for my computer. Because I love it. I don't game with it, though. I actually do like to design with a trackpad, I'm not gonna lie. Does it work well? This will work just as well as it would if I was on, like, if I was on, like, a laptop. I don't think it's on. It's not on. I really like it. again, it's hard to game with a trackpad just in general. But I do like I'm a graphic designer, which is why I originally got the Mac in the first place. Yeah, I kind of agree. I barely even game. I can barely even game on my real mouse, right? Honestly, yeah. So I don't do it on the trackpad, but I do like design. Most of my design education was done on a laptop, so I'm used to designing with a trackpad. So even now that I have like a fancy mouse, I do like designing with the trackpad. It's just better for my hand, I think, if I use the mouse. But... Is T-Pain live, y'all? Should we shout out T-Pain? What if I could figure out a way to do it so that every time T-Pain was the artist, it would shout out T-Pain? Is that crazy? I'm slowly being unable to game on a controller even. Oh yeah, I was a console kid as well, PlayStation specifically, but like if I have to move the camera or like the point of view and walk at the same time, I can't do that on a controller. Yes, T-Pain is actually live right now. It's live. To be fair, I think a bigger problem with trackpad on laptop is that you are sort of like this because you need WASD and you need to look around this way versus right now, like if I use my keyboard and my external trackpad, I can have them separate. Like I could even just try it out just to show you guys what it'd be like if I actually like tried. So this is gonna be interesting for me. Oh, this is so weird. Somehow it's not actually as disturbing as I thought it would be. Oh yeah, this is terrible for your hands. You should not do this. But this is me using a trackpad. That's fair. Well, I don't think I would do it for every single artist, just specifically if a T-Pain song came on. Because honestly, T-Pain songs do not come on that often in my stream. I wonder how Akon's doing. Okay, now I'm switching back to mouse. That's why I don't be by the bar, baby. I hope well, yeah. Oh my gosh, there was this song, it's Bonanza. Let me add it to the playlist. Or like to the queue. Thank you for that, Kendra. I like to look at my stream music and go, should I add more nothing? And then I remember it's overly saturating the playlist, so... Well, because they do a lot of covers, right? So this song used to get played at our middle school dances. Indy probably doesn't even remember this song. So basically, just want to see you touch the ground. What would happen is we were all dancing, and then what would happen is when it says, please drop it down, just want to... We would do back bends. Back bends. And then, like, keep dancing. We were in middle school. I'm talking 12. See a baby girl. In front of our teachers. This and the cyclone dance had a death grip on my middle school dances. You haven't heard this in forever, that's why I said I don't know. Right? Did I unlock a memory? And I instantly have wartime flashbacks. Yeah. That's what it was like. Yeah. No, that's so real. It was like that for me too. Shake your body like... Unwanted memory. Drop it low. If I actually... Yeah. This is just... Oh yeah, yeah, it was a big one too, yeah. But yeah, middle school dances were worse than high school dances. Middle school dances were just... Everyone was crying so much. There was so much crying. The bathrooms were so occupied, not from peeing, but from crying. But I did learn this many songs on love, yeah. Shake your body like a belly dancer. I just have bad mental images of people trying to dance this song. Yeah, I couldn't even really do a backbend then, but I did try. My boss, when I got my first out of college job, had a Maserati, and he would sometimes drive me places. And he was a really scary driver. But then again, we were in a Maserati. And by drive me places, I mean to, like, the other offices. Like, I just didn't have a car, so I couldn't drive myself. It was normal, I promise. That's true, Indy. You did have Despacito. I mean, he drove a Maserati, yeah. He was a really nice guy. Yeah. Oh, I still can't dance. I'm a bad dancer. But I like to have fun, so... If I see a luxury car, I would want a Bugatti or a Lambo. Fair, fair. I think that their names are all really fun to say. Maserati, Bugatti, Lambo, or Lamborghini. You know, I'd be able to dance. They would stop canceling my goddamn dance classes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Though the Bugatti is teetering on a hypercar. Ooh. Interesting. Hold on, lover close. Guess we're back to Moscow. Cameraman swinging focus. Pick up. And this the story has to find someone to make a mistake to get all of the attention. Did you really think I'd let you kill the squirrels? Boys and girls. Okay. What else do we need? Well, I could probably switch this out. Okay, how do I want to do that? Maybe I'll just put like a chest over here. Beep. Beating faster. Gotta touch a butterfly. Passenger seat. Oh no, I don't actually need that. So yeah, what I was saying about the thing that sounds like fireworks is like, it sounds like there's something in the distance that's like popping sort of in the way that fireworks do. But what I'm thinking that it might be is like the 8 or 9-year-old got like a basketball hoop in his room. And that would be annoying to me if he does that for an extended period of time. So I'm not sure what that is, but... Okay, I think we're good on that. My little dog. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is raid out because we've been streaming for about 3 hours and I think that's a good amount of time. I don't want to overdo it and then be sad streaming tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna call it for the night. We are gonna go over to May's because I love May and May is celebrating 2 years on Twitch. We love May, and if you're not already following May, you have to. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules. Yes, we're going to May Dreaming, who is the first May on that list. It looks like it might be the Beef and Waves show right now. May might be taking a break. But we love Beef. Yeah, I love Beef at least. Like I'm a giant Beef fan, so I'm excited about this. Thank you all for being here and for the follows and the raids and for hanging out while I stream. I really appreciate it, and for everybody showing up for my countdown. I think that's really fun. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll definitely be back. So I'm gonna start this raid, and I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night and a good morning, because it probably won't be till the afternoon that I stream. But maybe I'll try and do earlier in the afternoon tomorrow because I have so many wonderful friends that stream on Sundays. And I want to catch some of those. So I will see you guys all on the flip side. And in May's chat. I've been lurking in there. I was lurking in Kendra's too, but then Kendra raided out. So now I'm gonna go hang out in May's. So I love you all so much. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great night. And wish May a happy 2-year anniversary, even though I think beef's on, but still say it anyway, because that's fun. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Good night. I almost forgot to say good night. Bye.